to be flexible. And again, some other no benefit, benefit. Okadu one, I don't want to be the one be left with all the duties. And when the benefits come, people will claim to benefit, but when you even call them for a meeting for 15 minutes, they don't come.
Yes.
And I think that one is very clear. So we are going to have a meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Kenyan time. And it will be a media briefing. And I've been asked to go with my director in charge of HR training, my director in charge of technical training, and my director in charge of consultancy services. And then I wanted to go with the two students. So I've not been able to reach Dan, but I've reached Harun. He's in Nanyuki with the students, and he cannot leave them alone. So please look for him before 6 p.m. tomorrow, so that you ask him just to excuse himself for even 5 minutes. For even 5 minutes tomorrow, so that when he comes in, he gives his experience at Blue Nile Analytica and how Blue Nile Analytica has helped him to get the certification exams, to pass the certification exam. And when he's done, he will leave. That is what I need him for. So please make sure you get hold of him and get back to me. For Dan, do the same. Do the same. Others have reached out to Bushura and we agreed we are going to meet for 15 minutes before 6 p.m. tomorrow. I have not been able to reach Chemitei, so get in touch with Chemitei too and ask them to watch the recording. So what I want you guys to talk about is anything related to your roles, what you have been doing here at Blue Nile Analytica that has made this program to be a success, that has made us to be able to be in operation for the last 8 months. So for you, you are the HR, and as the HR, you are in charge of attendance, you are in charge of enrollment, you are in charge of collection of fees, if any, you are in charge of making sure that the tutors teach, you are in charge of starting Zoom meetings. So those are the things I want to talk about, and you make it very clear, you are offering these charges free of charge. You are a volunteer. And at the same time, you are also getting trained. And from now henceforth, when you introduce yourself, don't bring those issues of being data analyst or what. He says, say, being trained to be a data scientist. And I think now I'm confident enough I can take up any role as a junior data scientist, because you can be a data scientist even with the Excel course we are doing for 6 months, for 6 weeks. It's not a must that you use Python, but when you use Python, it's better. But we are going to give more of those training. And I'm sure by 31st of August, if you are serious and you go back to those classes, watch the videos, you will be able to get the certification and move to the next class. Because what I'm seeing, they reach a situation whereby very organizations like TSC will be calling us that can you recommend somebody who can work for us as a data scientist or a junior data scientist at the Secretariat, Kenya National Examination Council. And when they hear that there's a teacher who is already in the system, they won't mind even giving you a package at a scale of chief principal, because you are already in the and you are deployed to the headquarters. This has happened sometimes back when I was at Kenyatta University. When we started this program, TSC just contacted me to give them teachers so that they post in Kisii, physics teachers, and I ended up posting around 6 to 8 teachers in Kisii, just courtesy of Survey Tuition School. So let this thing not be taken for granted. Now, Dan and Harun, I wanted them to talk about their experiences as students and what they did that made them to pass that certification exams on the first attempt, and what they feel about our services, if they can recommend it to somebody else, and also make an appeal to well-wishers out there who can sponsor students who are ready to see the certification exam and cannot raise the $79. And that one, I want that one to come from maybe Arun or Dan, and let them say they have been able to raise that fee for the certification, because with them, they are currently working, they have jobs. But there are those students in our programs that do not have jobs. They are graduates, but they have not been lucky to get a job. So then Chemitei should talk about consultancy services. What is in charge of and what he has been doing. And now where we are going, the dress code is official, and you must sign into a meeting 15 minutes to time. so that if there's any issue we address, any technical issue we address before those people come, and we need to be organized. So get hold of Harun. Getting Harun is very difficult. Getting Harun since the program started is very difficult. And I want you to get hold of him. I need him. And we'll be having these media briefings once every month. That is what we are going to agree with these journalists, once every month. And on April 1st, we're going to have another Rivera Mall session. Marilyn complained that people arrived late. So what we can do, if the session is starting at 9 a.m., we can tell the participants that it start 8 a.m. so that we give one allowance for 1 hour for them to arrive. That's the only way out. And she said he gave you so many free time because of letting to enable you cover the 4 hours. And even after 4 hours, you extended again. And she says clearly that this time, she's not going to make any adjustment. You have to arrive on time. And then number two, the 30 minutes, the extension, you don't allow you for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you'll be bailed. You will be bailed. If I get a bail because of the poor management of my team or the students who are late, I'll pass that bail to the students and you people. It will not be on me. We have to be disciplined. And that one should be very clear. And so it is at 9 a.m. on April 1st, but you will make an announcement that it will start at 8 a.m. so that they have 1 hour. So anybody who arrives there earlier than 9 a.m., they can find somewhere to sit to wait. The other thing I wanted to tell you is the issue about snacks. What we will do now, snacks need to be bought outside the mall, and we go with those snacks. We need water in bulk, and we need sodas or plastic sodas. We can have biscuits, we can have bread, stuff like that. Things are light, and the cost of buying those snacks and whatever will not be on Blue Nile Analytica. That cost will be on the students who shall attend. So what we'll tell them, snacks will be available at a fee. Snacks will be available at a fee. So we'll buy, when they go there, they refund the money. After they refund the money, we'll use that money to refund where we have taken the money. Anything that is left, we'll find a way on how to return it to the shop. Or you carry it, or you carry it, you go with it to your house. We want it now culture, because we are sponsoring this the program free, we are paid for the venue. It will be too much on our side, even if we are also to sponsor the snacks. And they complained that the prices at the mall is very, very expensive. So they can't afford. So we'll reduce that price for them. And this is based on the advice from Marilyn Mukisu. So those are the briefings that I wanted to give. Things are serious, and you have to take it seriously, and you must utilize this opportunity. I sent you the messages from the PS. Did you see them?
Nice, I've seen them.
What do you think? Because now I'm talking directly to the employer. She's very impressed. She's very impressed with the team. You know, that team, that thing we made. Team members, their qualifications, the high school, she's very impressed. And she says, when the Open University of Kenya start operational, they will give chance, they will give first priority to local talents, which means they intend to bring in expatriates from outside. And and I believe definitely by virtue of my participation, you know, I've not slept for the last 3 days. We are developing that curriculum, a team of professors for several universities in Kenya. And you know, I'm the one now guiding them, and I'm not a professor. So, and they like, so I think they like my work. And it looks like they're going to retain me as an expatriate, although a Kenyan, but now I'm coming back as an expatriate. So long as they make my office available at the Kenyan Embassy in Washington, D.C. I can't come back physically because I have a young family here. And I also have my program to complete. When I come there, I will be the franchise. But the thing is, online is open university. So my location should not matter to them. So I'm really trying my best. But the problem comes in that I promise them heaven, And when you guys appear there, you give hell. And you still have a chance. You still have a chance. 3 months. 3 months is such a long time. Yeah. Take this thing seriously. You can start earning at job group R at your age and earn more than your current boss. And you are there because they will be coming to you for help. And I've done this earlier before. I've done this earlier before in the course of my career. I've done this before. Mr. Dan Oma, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. How is your schedule tomorrow? We want you to come to Nairobi and arrive by 5 p.m. so that you have access to good network. Because we are going to have media briefing with several media houses in Kenya, and we want you to testify as a beneficiary and give your experiences when you are doing the certification exams. We want you to take time off from your work and arrive in Nairobi by 4 and have access to good network. Be in a tie and be in a suit, man. Is that possible?
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. This is serious because I'm securing employment for you people, especially teachers. Don't be surprised when you are called from classroom to go and work at the TSC headquarters as a data scientist at the job group of chief principal. Because also what we are negotiating right now, I'm talking directly to the PS, where in the ministry where these organizations fall. So people who are already in the government, you will not lose your job. You will just be transferred from that department to another department on a scale that is higher than your current scale, courtesy of Blue Nile Analytica. And I've done this before. I think when I did this thing before, Dan, you were maybe in primary school or lower primary. Dan, where were you in the year 2001? Where were you?
Maybe standard 3.
Yes, so I want you to take this thing serious because it will be a life changer, a game changer to your life, just taking an afternoon off. What time do you need to start traveling from your location, from your duty station to Nairobi, so that you arrive by 4 p.m. or 5 p.m.? What time do you need to start the journey? Huh?
I thought the meeting will be online.
The meeting has been online, but I'm not satisfied with your network connectivity. You have been giving, your network connectivity has been giving very poor quality Zoom meeting during class and even here during the meeting. That's my concern. Even if you don't want to come to Nairobi, are you able to move to a location near your residence where the network connectivity is good? Because in that meeting, we need to see your face. Even right now, I want to see your face. Because we'll be talking to the media and this thing will be aired in the whole country. President Ruto is going to watch you. The PS, the employers are going to watch you. So you don't want you to hide your ID and be in a tie and be nice. If you are not shaved, you go shave. And arrive for the meeting 15 minutes before time. You log in 15 minutes before time. If you hide your face during the meeting, I just put you on remove because I'll be the admin general. If you have a lot of noise from your background, I just put you on remove. If you have a lot of network issues, we not have excuses. I just put you on remove. But because you are passed your certification exam, remember this is a privilege that others do not have. They would wish to have it, but they do not have. And the reason why you are having it, you are the second graduate from Blue Nile Analytica to get the certification. Now, by the way, can you share with me a little bit about your experience? How were the exams? And what did it cost you or take you to prepare for the exams? Because we have Mr. Odalo here who will be sitting for the exam soon. Courtesy of advice from the Director General. If he's broke, he can't afford the exam fee, he better say it. Yes, go on. Put on your camera. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you type on chat, please? Type on chat. We can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, can you try now? Can you try talking? Are you typing on chats? We can't hear you. So as we wait for Dan.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. You are clear.
Yes. I was saying it was not an easy task,
Yes.
but it was a nice experience.
So can you share with us some of your experiences? How did you use to prepare? What was your approach? What is your approach for preparation? Because we're gonna share this recording with other members so that they can learn from your experience.
Okay, during my preparation, I used to go through the notes that were given by you and Mr. Levi. And there's also another, there's this school called, is it Ranstorm Academy?
That link, I'm the one who gave it out, yes.
Yes, the one for Ranstorm Academy.
Yes.
It really played a very big role in making me what I am.
And in terms of time, how much time were you spending per day in preparing for this? And for how many days did you prepare?
I used to take like, let's say a minimum of 2 hours per day.
So what time were these hours? Were you waking very early in the morning, or you were doing them very late in the evening?
Mostly early in the morning when I'm still fresh.
What time?
Between 4 and 6 a.m.
And it worked for you?
Yes, it worked.
And for how many days did you do this?
I've been doing it since we started the program.
Since we started the program, so that is how many months?
So I've been enjoying doing the coding. I've been just doing it as a part of my hobbies.
Yeah, part of your hobbies for 2 hours every day, right?
Yes.
And can you confirm if the resources I did give you, the book, the PDF book, and the Rafton from the online book from Rafton Academy, and the lectures that were done by Mr. Bushuru are enough materials to make you pass the exam?
Those ones are more than enough.
They are more than enough. And I think your score is the highest, 85%. I think Harun got 80, and Harun had to go for some extra tuition with Mr. Bushuru to get that score. Can you also confirm for us that you scored 85% through your own efforts without going for any tuition?
Yeah, I did that without going for any tuition.
So, Mr. Dalo, if you are too busy making money, you can engage Mr. Bushuru and pay him because our free session is over. But if you are serious, you don't want to pay, you just need to reduce your efforts for making money just for sacrifice only 2 hours daily. For between now and March 31st, you can make it. And ask question, ask Dan, ask me, ask Bushuru. If you don't want the others to see you on the forum because you are the director in charge of HR, you can engage us privately, engage Dan privately, engage Mr. Bushuru privately, engage me privately because you are the boss. Dan, can you confirm that if Mr. Odalo engages you privately on your private WhatsApp inbox, you will be able to help him or respond?
Yes, I'll be.
And remember, Mr. Odalo was your teacher during tuition. Yeah? Did you come for the survey tuition? Did you come for the survey tuition?
In fact, Mr. Dalo has all the abilities to pass that exam by 90%.
But he's fearing. So, Mr. Dalo, your student has already passed. Why don't you? Now, if I give you the task of helping Mr. Dalo to make sure that he passes the exam, will you be able to do it to the best of your ability?
Yes, I'll be able to do it.
Mr. Dalo, I'm giving you a PA, man. Get that certification by March 31st. So that my market benefit. So do you have any question for me, Dan? And can you confirm to us that tomorrow during the meeting, you'll be in a place where the network is good and you'll be able to share your face?
Yes, it will be good.
And you will be dressed formally, huh?
Yeah.
And when you come, I just want you to talk about your experiences and also got your badge, or if you shall have been, have they sent the certificate to you?
Yes, pardon?
Have they sent the certificate to you that you have passed this particular certification?
They just sent me the badge.
Yeah, they will send the certificate later. So if by tomorrow they shall have not sent you the certificate, I want you to take a screenshot of your badge so that when you are meeting, you share it on the chat so that the journalists can see, right?
Okay.
And we are not sure whether Harun Oduor will come. I want you to make an appeal to well-wishers that you have been able to pay that $79 for the certification because you work. But you tell them that you have your colleagues who are graduates, but they are not they're lucky as you are to have a job. So raising the $79 for the certification fee is a problem. So tell the media that you feel you as a colleague to these particular trainees, you are appealing upon, sending an appeal outside there to well-wishers who can support those who are been well trained by Blue Nile Analytica free of charge are unable to raise the certification fees. Do you think that is a role that you can do effectively?
Yeah, no problem. I can do it.
Yeah, and we'll be talking as one of the students, as one of the students that have interacted with the student. I don't want it to come from us. So from now, today, henceforth, expect to see us in the newspapers, in the TVs. We'll be all over. We are going to be all over. And even if they come to your duty station there, because I've given them your details, your telephone number, please just make sure, but within the next 2 weeks, when you go to school, you dress nicely and you have something to tell them about Blue Nile Analytica. They can even come for you there with a very big vehicle to interview you. Blue Nile Analytica is right now on fire. We are now on fire. And when we are on fire, we want to take this opportunity to our advantage so that we have free marketing. In fact, some of the media houses are so impressed by our services to the extent they are asking that, where have we been? Where have we not involved them? That we are giving for free up to 31st of August. And we say, yes, they are telling that they're going to mobilize their fellow journalists to come to class. So in the class that is starting on the 15th of April, please don't be surprised if you have dignitaries there being your classmate, and it will be Python for data science. So another thing then that we have another session on Balloon Rivera Mall on 1st of April. It will be graduation for the current class. People will be making presentation, etc. And Dan, I've not seen you in the current class. What is happening? You don't want to learn exam?
I think I missed the last class.
Watch the recordings and make sure you don't miss, because you can also do data science using Excel. So it's very, very important. And most likely when you get a job as a junior data scientist, that is what you're going to start with, because that is what is easier for everybody to do, especially when the records are up to 1 million. 1,024,000 records. But beyond that, you just need Python. So the class that starts on 14th or 15th of April is the real deal. And there will be charging, it will be free, but you need to pay 2,000 for welfare to cushion our volunteer instructors. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Yes, so you better start paying that early enough to Mr. Dari. Just send him his M-Pesa as we work. And also you need to apply through the portal. You need to apply for the class through the portal. That is the Python for data science. So now, Dan, do you have any question for me?
Not now, maybe later.
Everything is clear?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Odalo, I've just interviewed Dan and I asked him on what he needs to do tomorrow. Based on that, do you have any question for me? Is everything clear?
Everything is clear. It's very clear.
So will you be able to engage Harun?
Yeah, but it's like Harun has got a busy schedule right now, but I'm going to contact him.
Okay, what about Chemitei?
We did talk with Chemitei, but I'm going to follow him up. I have not talked to him today. We talked yesterday.
So he was not aware of this meeting, right?
Yeah, he's not aware.
What about the meeting tomorrow? Is he aware?
He's not yet aware.
So please make sure that he is aware. Make sure try reaching him tonight, try reaching him tomorrow morning, try reaching him about midday. Because I know if he is aware, he will come. We need him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now when I'm done, I'm gonna post these recordings over there and encourage everybody to watch because the recording carries everything. Mr. Bushuru is also going to watch and is going to be there. And we really need Chemitei. For Harun, even if we miss Harun, Dan is gonna be there, so that is fine. But we need Chemitei. We really need, desperately need Chemitei. So if you can spare your efforts in getting hold of Chemitei and make sure he comes. And the reporting time tomorrow is 15 minutes to 6. So that we do some small housekeeping, test our devices and whatever before those people join, right?
Okay.
So Dan, I'm gonna share the invitation to tomorrow's meeting on your inbox. Sawa?
Right.
Okay, and with those many remarks, or are there few remarks? We started at 9 p.m. It is 9:34, and I didn't want this meeting to go beyond 45 minutes. Unless anyone of you has got an AOB or an issue to raise, I wish to stop there. Is there anybody with an AOB?
Just a question, Pius, eh?
Yes.
Do you know the number of people who are the journalists who are going to be attending? Have
No.
they confirmed?
No. It can be 1, it can be 3, there can be 10, there can be 15, I don't know. But what I know, we'll have at least one media house.
From KTN.
we have sent the link to KTN, we have sent the link to Nation, we have sent the link to Citizen, we have sent the link to everybody. You know, we are freelancers. We don't discriminate. We are offering free. So if they give us airtime, if they give you airtime in recognition of our free services, whom am I to refuse? And in actual sense, the services we have been offering is not free per se, because of the free services we have been offering, now we are going to get free airtime. So the two expenses cancel out. You get it?
Yeah.
So we need people who can be able to champion for innovative, ethical, and innovative leadership. That's what we call ethical and innovative leadership. And they say that exchange is not robbery, the barter trade, yeah? You have to give you a cow, right? You get it? You have 1 sack of maize and I give you 10 chicken. That's not robbery. Or Mr. Dan, is it robbery?
Have what?
Barter trade. If you have 10 chicken and I give you a goat, is that robbery?
That's not robbery.
So it is not free per se, because we get free airtime where the whole country, Mr. Odalo, you need to learn these tricks. I hope you are learning something, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, any other question?
I think it's now good.
Yeah, it's a win-win situation for everybody. And the greatest beneficiaries will be the trainers, like Mr. Dan Oma here. I know your job group where you are right now, and I know how much you earn because I'm a former teacher and I have my network over there with your employer. So when you are called from your station, from you as a classroom teacher to the TSC to work as a junior data scientist for the Teacher Service Commission, and they give you an offer of starting salary of job group R, which is chief principal, which ought to have taken you 20 or 30 years from now to acquire, if at all you work hard for it. Is that robbery?
Right now, we don't have job group R.
Yeah. But I'm just telling you what I'm familiar with. I know there is no job group R, but it is equivalent. And I do know what the chief principal and senior principals are. That's the kind of situation we are talking about. In data science, you see, the data science is such a profession that when you are already working, even if you're a cleaner, once you get the skills and the company realizes that you have the skills, you just change the department from teaching in the classroom in a school to the secretariat at TSC, from teaching class in the classroom at a school to NEC, Kenya National Examination Council, from teaching in the classroom in the school to the Ministry of Education. That is what we are talking about. And I know with this, you people have already started understanding what I'm trying to do. Me, myself, I'm just a mentor. And I acquired another title the other day. I'm also a data science evangelist. I'm just evangelizing. I don't want to go to class. Let the people who are mentored go to class and teach. Huh? And you people, in the next 10 years, if you take me seriously, you are going to be the leaders in this field. That is why we say in our documentary that the objective of Blue Nile Analytica is to train Africans who will lead the way in data revolution era in Africa. And Kenya is not an exception. And when we do this, Africa will catch up with the rest of the world in data revolution era. And the rest of the world are already in this era. And they are making millions and improve the economy using this. Mr. Dala, as far as I'm concerned, the current government is spending wasting a lot of resources on their operations. And to cut down cost, they need to employ data scientists in all the departments, including all the county governments, hospitals, all those establishments, so that the costs are monitored live on real life situations. And when they do this, our research has shown that from where we have worked, they will reduce cost by close to between 35 to 45%. And when you reduce a cost by, let's say, even 25%, for a whole government ministry, is that not enough money to pay a data scientist just 1 million salary per month and still save on cost? Yeah. This is the idea I'm giving, and I'm giving them for free. And very soon I'm going to hire a secretary who is going to manage my schedule online. And what he will be doing, if you want to book for my services, just to talk to you the way I'm talking to you right now for 30 minutes, you book through my secretary and you pay between 50 to 100 US dollars. It doesn't matter whether you are a PS or you are a minister or you are the president or what. I'm charging the same for everybody. And I'm telling you, my schedule will be full, be packed. There's no any other person. There's no any other person that's offering the services I'm offering. I'm the only one. Or Mr. Odan, have you ever heard about another person offering the service I'm offering? A data evangelist?
Not yet.
Yes, I'm a data evangelist. That's my title. I'm not a data scientist. That's too junior for me. I'm like the Wodemaya, the annoying African village boy, Ghana village boy, who has got 1 million subscribers on YouTube and resigned as an aeronautical engineer in China. And right now, as a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, he earns more than 50 medical doctors combined. And he controls his own schedule. Yeah. Even my YouTube channel today, I will talk to my sister from Yala, from Gemiala, who is married to Wodemaya. Wodemaya is our in-law now. He's our in-law. We're going to teach him the Luo. Huh? I just talked to my sister, Miss Trudy. Can you get me an appointment with Wodemaya? I'll tell her, no, you don't need to charge me. Wodemaya charges like $100 per 30-minute session. And when I meet Wodemaya, I tell you, Wodemaya, you talk nice about Africa, and this is something good for the African. I'm doing it for free. Can you give me airtime in your YouTube channel so that I can address all African countries, the 1 million subscribers, and tell them about data revolution era in Africa? And by that time, we shall have got to 6 universities, trained the professors so that they teach the way we teach. The curriculum, they implement it using result-oriented activity. the way we have designed the curriculum, so that it is hands-on driven classroom. And when that happens, that's my dream. When that happens, Mr. Odal, I assure you, my YouTube channel, which has got only a mere 47 subscribers, I'm not sure even if Dan has subscribed. Within just that one interview with Wodemaya, I'll come out there with 300 subscribers. And with 300 subscribers, the income stream that will come through YouTube only will be more than what data scientists are being paid outside there. And at that particular time, I'll say, Mr. Odalo, you have done very well. I don't want to micromanage the meeting and stream from YouTube. Can you be my manager for that particular fund? You get it? So these are the ideas I have that can make you add more income stream to what you're already doing. We are not asking you to resign from your job. We are not asking you to do anything extra. We are just asking you to work the way people work in the developed world, where you have your day job, 8 hours. After that, you have another job, 3 hours, another one, 2 hours. And I'm very sure, Mr. Dal, the way I know you, your day job in Kajiado with the TSC, and your hustle, side hustle businesses that you have, plus this, that will make a perfect combination. that can make you drive very soon, so that when I land at an airport in Kenya, I don't struggle to hire a car. You just ask your driver with your Toyota Prado, please drive him up to Busia. Drive him up to Busia. This is what I'm talking about. And remember, after September 2nd, the courses will never be free. And people to get access to me to talk, so that I talk to them the way I'm talking to you. I've been talking to you for the last 1 year. They will have to pay $100 for 30 minutes. When I'm done with this meeting, I'm going to share with you a lady, an American, who is doing similar thing like what I'm doing in Ghana. But with him, he's encouraging Americans to go to Ghana and build their retirement homes there. He's charging $50 for every 30 minutes. And his schedule is packed for the next 1.5 years. You can't get her. You get it?
Yeah.
So we are borrowing these ideas from, and after being with me for some time, we are not going to tie you with a rope to work with us. No, when you have reached that age where you can go and build your own home, you migrate from your dad's home, you go and make your own home, so long as you maintain the respect for your dad, for having mentored you, for having introduced you to these particular ideas. Yeah, we move on, and we're going to make a very big club. A very big club. We say today's club meeting once every 3 months, and in that club, when you come where we are meeting, you go pay 100,000 Kenya shillings for you to be admitted to the club. And that will be one way of raising also funds and what have you, so that you get motives. I bring in investors, people who have invested heavily, mentors, issues like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So, Mr. Odal, I want to stop there. Dan is struggling.